Hey everybody, welcome back to Stars and Stripes CrossFit. Now, first off, unfortunately, the May 29th reopen date that I gave you before has been pushed back once again, now to June 12th. So, at the moment, that is our plan to reopen on Saturday, June 13th. Still with the incredible Hulk WOD. So, today we're going to take a look at that workout, go over some important strategies, goals, and safety tips to help you out. Before we get into that, I want to go over how things are going to be a little bit different as we and the rest of the state begin to open back up and get back to our normal routines. So first off, we will take everybody's temperature at the door when you come in for your workout. We are going to ask that you guys keep your shirts on at all times. We will require you to remain in a taped off area to give you enough room to do your workout while still promoting social distancing. And we are going to require the wearing of a mask at all times while in the gym. So these are the ones that we have ordered for you guys. They're pretty thin. If you want something that's a little bit more, by all means you may wear that. But these are pretty easy to put on. They have two different sizes and they are washable. So we at least require this. We got them for you guys. There's no charge. If you want to donate any money to the order of these, of course you may, but you don't have to. Okay? This is just to help keep down on the projectile saliva that happens during a workout. Okay? Now to show you guys how this is all going to work and for you to see it in action, I'm going to follow all of these protocols as I do this workout for you here today. Let's talk about what the workout actually is. So the Incredible Hulk is a 20-minute AMRAP consisting of 5 deadlifts, 5 hang cleans, 5 front squats, 5 push presses, and 5 back squats. Prescribed for the men at 115 pounds and for the women at 75 pounds. So now that we know what the workout is, let's talk about the most important part, which is safety. Okay? First off, I mentioned this before, for many of you, this is going to be the first workout you've done in months that requires a barbell. So there is absolutely no shame in scaling the weight back. Okay? Don't feel like you have to go too heavy, too fast on your very first day here at Stars and Stripes. Next, whether you go with the prescribed weight or you scale it back, sure, whatever you use, it's not going to be very heavy for your deadlifts. Okay? But as I always say, a bunch of light deadlifts can be even more dangerous than a couple of heavy ones. So keep that in mind. Remember to focus on your positioning, keep your abs tight, and take breaks when you need to. Because these light deadlifts coupled with all the squatting in there is going to really add up to fatigue your lower back. Now the last big safety concern I have to address is being careful when you guys bring your barbell down from your last push press to behind your head to begin your back squats. Make sure you guys do it slowly and carefully so as to not come down either on your head or to Hulk smash your vertebrae. Hulk smash! Make sure you cradle it and catch it with your legs. And because we need to stay in our taped off area, I'm going to ask one more thing of you guys, which is after you finish your final back squat, it is to do one more push press to bring that bar up and over your head so as to control it back to the floor. If you guys dump it behind you, I guarantee it's going to roll into somebody else's area. This is not the easiest thing to do, so as always, if you get stuck with it back behind you in that back squat position, all you need to say is,
I need an adult.
I will be more than happy to come and help you out. Let's now talk about
strategery.
First off, it's an AMRAP, not a don't drop the bar workout. So you may rest at any point in time that you wish, okay? So keep that in mind. It's gonna be a little difficult doing this workout with the masks on, and again, considering you probably have not used a barbell in months. So keep that in mind, go at your own pace for that 20 minutes. But your best strategy, if you want to try to get a good score, is once you pick up that bar for your deadlifts, go through that round unbroken. Once you finish your back squat, bring that bar up and over. I would say go right into your deadlifts and then take a break. Do 4 deadlifts out of the 5 and then take a break. That way, take a break, mark your round, grab a drink, whatever you gotta do, Then you'll do that one deadlift to finish up your deadlifts and you're ready to go right into your hang cleans. The biggest thing is to not do any additional reps. Okay? If you got through your deadlifts and then took a break, that's one extra deadlift that you're going to have to do when you go back to your hang cleans. If you get through your deadlifts and hang cleans, take a break before your front squats, that's a whole other power clean that you're going to have to do. So keep that in mind when you take your breaks. Now, in terms of a goal, this is all relative based on what you've been able to do during the quarantine and what this kind of weight seems like for you. But I would say in general, if everything was normal and has been leading up to this point, I think around 7 to 8 rounds is a great goal. Okay? Now, considering everything that we have talked about so far in this video, I think closer to 6 is probably a good number to shoot for on this first day back. Be smart, listen to your body, take breaks as you need to. Remember, it's an AMRAP. We're all going to start and finish at the same time. I don't need you guys trying to be heroes and do anything silly that's going to get you hurt and set you back. Now, a few of you have voiced concerns over what it's going to be like to work out with these masks on, and I totally understand where you're coming from. So that's why I wanted to do my warm-up and the whole workout with it on so I could let you know what it's like. And to be quite honest, it wasn't bad at all. I did this workout on a pretty hot day, and it didn't seem like it really inhibited my performance at all. As I mentioned earlier, these masks are a lot thinner than the ones you're probably used to wearing. Certainly it's thinner than the one I wear when I go to the grocery store or go out in public. So this didn't seem to be much of an issue at all. The only trouble I had was once I started to get a little sweaty, it wanted to slide off of my nose, so I had to adjust it a few times just to get in the right spot. But overall, it's a pretty minor gripe. So it's going to take a little getting used to, but I know you guys will figure it out. I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue for anybody, and I appreciate you guys reaching out with your concerns and doing your best to stick with the new temporary rules that we're going to have. I hope you found this video helpful. Now let's go smash it.